Did you know that your friends could be the reason you're not achieving your goals? Shocking, right? According to research by Harvard Business School, your success rate can drop by up to 30% if you're surrounded by negative influences. Friends should lift you up, but sometimes they do the opposite. Imagine this. You have a brilliant idea, but your friends shoot it down. Or they always need your help, leaving you no time for your own projects. It's frustrating and can hold you back without you even realizing it. Studies show that 92% of people never achieve their goals because they stay in their comfort zones, often encouraged by their closest friends. In this video, we'll uncover the 9 signs that your friends might be the ones keeping you from reaching your full potential. From the dream crusher to the time thief, we'll explore how to spot these behaviors and what you can do about them. Get ready to take control of your life and surround yourself with positivity. Your success depends on it. Chapter 1. The Anchor Effect. Your friends can be the anchors that keep you grounded, but sometimes they also keep you stuck. Picture this. You have a brilliant idea for a new project or career move, but your friends are hesitant. They're comfortable with the status quo and fear change. This is the anchor effect. It's subtle but powerful. Studies show that social circles influence our success rates. According to research by Harvard Business School, your chances of achieving personal goals are significantly higher when surrounded by supportive peers. Conversely, those who are around naysayers or people resistant to change often stay stagnant. Think about it. Have you ever shared an exciting plan with a friend, only to be met with a list of potential pitfalls? This isn't just pessimism, it's a form of control. They're projecting their fears onto you. Dr. Gail Saltz, a renowned psychiatrist, notes that people often resist the growth of those close to them because it highlights their own stagnation. One strategy to combat this is to diversify your social interactions. Meet new people who are on a similar path. Join online forums or local groups focused on your interests. This doesn't mean abandoning old friends, but balancing your influences. As Jim Rohn famously said, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Another approach is to set clear boundaries. If your friends start to pull you back with negative comments, kindly but firmly steer the conversation in a different direction. Practice saying things like, "I appreciate your concern, but I'm really excited about this and would love your support." Chapter 2. The Dream Crusher. Dream crushers are everywhere. They come disguised as well-meaning friends who want to protect you from failure. But in reality, they're projecting their fears and insecurities onto you. A study from the University of Pennsylvania found that individuals who received consistent negative feedback were less likely to pursue their goals. This phenomenon is not just a dream killer, it's a spirit crusher. Take Steve Jobs, for example. When he started Apple, many of his friends thought he was crazy, yet he persisted. "Your work is going to fill a large part of your life," Jobs once said. The only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. To counter dream crushers, start by building a resilient mindset. Read books that inspire and motivate you. Mindset: The New Psychology of Success by Carol S. Dweck is an excellent start. Dweck's research emphasizes the power of having a growth mindset. People with a growth mindset believe their abilities can be developed through hard work and dedication. This view creates a love of learning and a resilience that is essential for great accomplishment. Another effective strategy is to seek out constructive feedback instead of negative criticism. Constructive feedback is specific, actionable, and aimed at helping you improve. When you receive feedback, ask yourself if it is meant to help you grow or just to discourage you. If it's the latter, thank the person for their input and move on. Remember, not every opinion is worth taking to heart. Chapter 3. The Guilt Trip. Guilt trips can be one of the most manipulative tactics friends use to hold you back. They play on your emotions, making you feel responsible for their happiness or stability. It's a sneaky way to keep you from pursuing your own path. According to a study by the American Psychological Association, guilt can significantly impact decision-making, often leading to choices that favor others over oneself. Imagine this scenario. You get a fantastic job offer in another city. It's your dream job, but your friend says, "How can you leave me? I need you here." This kind of emotional manipulation can be paralyzing. Dr. Susan Newman, a social psychologist, explains, "Guilt is a powerful emotion that can control our actions and decisions, often keeping us stuck in situations that aren't beneficial. To combat guilt trips, it's crucial to recognize them for what they are: emotional manipulation. One strategy is to practice assertiveness. Communicate your decisions clearly and confidently. Use I statements to express your feelings without blaming others. For example, I feel excited about this new opportunity and need to pursue it for my growth. Setting firm boundaries is also essential. Boundaries are about creating space for yourself and your aspirations. They protect you from being swayed by others' emotional needs. A great resource for learning about boundaries is the book, Boundaries: When to Say Yes, How to Say No to Take Control of Your Life, by Dr. Henry Cloud and Dr. John Townsend. This book provides practical advice on how to establish and maintain healthy boundaries. Chapter 4: The Drama Magnet. Drama magnets thrive on chaos and crisis. They constantly pull you into their whirlwind of problems, distracting you from your goals. Studies have shown that prolonged exposure to high-stress situations can negatively impact your mental health and productivity. The American Institute of Stress reports that 77% of people experience physical symptoms caused by stress. Imagine trying to focus on an important project, but your friend is always calling with the latest drama. It's draining, right? Author Tim Ferriss, in his book The 4-Hour Workweek, talks about the importance of minimizing distractions to achieve peak performance. He suggests creating a low-information diet to limit exposure to unnecessary drama and negativity. To deal with drama magnets, you need to set boundaries. Let your friends know that while you care about them, you can't be their constant emotional support. Be clear and direct, saying things like, I need to focus on my work right now. Let's catch up later when things are calmer. Another effective strategy is to redirect the conversation. When your friend starts with their drama, gently steer the topic to something more positive or productive. For example, I hear you're going through a tough time, but let's talk about something that makes you happy. Practice self-care to maintain your own emotional balance. Engage in activities that relax and rejuvenate you. Exercise, meditation, and hobbies can all help. The book, The Happiness Project by Gretchen Rubin, is full of practical advice on finding joy and balance in everyday life. Chapter 5: The Comparison Game. The comparison game is toxic. Friends who constantly compare their achievements to yours can create a competitive, unhealthy environment. Social psychologist Leon Festinger's theory of social comparison explains how we evaluate ourselves based on others. This often leads to feelings of inadequacy and low self-esteem. You might notice this when a friend downplays your success by highlighting their own. It's frustrating and demotivating. A study published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology found that upward social comparison, comparing ourselves to those we perceive as better, can decrease our self-esteem. To combat this, focus on your own journey. Remind yourself that everyone's path is different. Celebrate your achievements, no matter how small. Dr. Kristin Neff, a pioneer in the field of self-compassion, suggests practicing self-compassion to build resilience. Her book, Self-Compassion: The Proven Power of Being Kind to Yourself, offers valuable insights and exercises. Another strategy is to distance yourself from toxic comparisons. Spend less time with friends who make you feel inferior. Instead, seek out those who celebrate your successes. Positive reinforcement can boost your confidence and motivation. Engage in activities that build your self-worth. Volunteer, learn new skills, or pursue hobbies you enjoy. These activities can provide a sense of accomplishment and fulfillment, independent of others' opinions. Chapter 6: The Naysayer Syndrome. Naysayers are everywhere. These friends always find reasons why your plans won't work. Their constant negativity can erode your confidence and deter you from taking risks. According to a study by the University of California, Berkeley, exposure to chronic negativity can significantly impact mental health and decision-making. Picture this: you share an exciting idea with a friend and they immediately list all the possible failures. It's disheartening. In his book Start With Why, Simon Sinek emphasizes the importance of surrounding yourself with people who believe in your vision. He states, "Working hard for something we don't care about is called stress. Working hard for something we love is called passion." To handle naysayers, develop a strong belief in yourself. Positive affirmations can help. Every morning, remind yourself of your strengths and capabilities. Statements like, "I am capable of achieving my goals," can build your confidence over time. Seek out constructive criticism instead of negative feedback. Constructive criticism is meant to help you improve, while negative feedback often aims to discourage. Ask for specific, actionable advice from people you trust and respect. Limit your exposure to negativity. If a friend is consistently negative, consider spending less time with them. Fill your life with positive influences. Read inspirational books, listen to motivational podcasts, and watch uplifting videos. The Power of Positive Thinking by Norman Vincent Peale is a great resource for cultivating a positive mindset. Chapter 7. The Passive-Aggressive Saboteur. Passive-aggressive friends can be tricky to deal with. They don't openly criticize but use subtle jabs and backhanded compliments to undermine you. This behavior can be damaging over time. According to a study by the Journal of Social and Personal Relationships, passive-aggressive behavior can erode trust and lead to increased stress and anxiety. Imagine sharing a recent achievement with a friend, and they respond with, "Oh, that's great for someone like you." It's a compliment with a sting. In her book, The Dance of Anger, Dr. Harriet Lerner explains that passive-aggressive behavior often stems from unexpressed anger and a desire to avoid direct conflict. To handle passive-aggressive friends, you need to recognize the behavior for what it is, a form of manipulation. One effective strategy is to call it out gently but directly. For instance, if a friend makes a backhanded compliment, you could say, "It sounds like you have some concerns about my accomplishment. Can we talk about it openly?" Set clear boundaries. Let your friends know that passive-aggressive comments are not acceptable. Use I statements to express how their behavior affects you. For example, "I feel hurt when you make those kinds of comments." "I value honest and direct communication." Strengthen your support system. Surround yourself with people who are genuinely supportive and uplifting. Positive reinforcement can help counteract the effects of passive-aggressive behavior. The book, Boundaries: When to Say Yes, How to Say No to Take Control of Your Life, by Dr. Henry Cloud and Dr. John Townsend, provides practical advice on establishing and maintaining healthy boundaries. Chapter 8. The Time Thief. Time thieves monopolize your time with their needs and demands, leaving you little room to pursue your own goals. According to a study by the American Time Use Survey, people spend an average of 1.5 hours a day dealing with interruptions, which can significantly impact productivity. Think about it. Have you ever planned to work on a project, but a friend's constant interruptions derailed your entire day? It's frustrating. In his book, Deep Work, Cal Newport discusses the importance of focused, uninterrupted time for achieving high-level success. He advocates for creating deep work sessions where you can concentrate without distractions. To combat time thieves, you need to prioritize your schedule. Create a daily or weekly plan that allocates specific time slots for your important tasks. Let your friends know these times are non-negotiable. For instance, "I'm working on a project from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. every day. Can we catch up after that?" Learn to say no without feeling guilty. It's okay to decline requests that don't align with your priorities. Practice saying, "I can't help you right now, but I can suggest someone else who might be able to." Automate and delegate tasks whenever possible. Use technology to handle repetitive tasks and delegate responsibilities that others can manage. This frees up more of your time for what truly matters to you. Chapter 9. The Comfort Zone Enforcer. Comfort zone enforcers are friends who prefer the safety of the familiar and discourage you from taking risks. They might say things like, "Why change things when they're already good enough?" This mindset can keep you from growing and achieving your full potential. According to a study by the University of Scranton, 92% of people never achieve their goals because they stay within their comfort zones. Imagine wanting to start a new business, but your friends keep reminding you of the risks. It's stifling. In her book, Daring Greatly, Brené Brown emphasizes the importance of vulnerability and stepping out of your comfort zone to achieve greatness. She writes, "Vulnerability is the birthplace of innovation, creativity, and change. To break free from comfort zone enforcers, start by setting small, achievable goals that push your boundaries. This builds confidence and prepares you for bigger challenges. For example, if you want to become a public speaker, start by speaking at small local events before aiming for larger audiences. Seek out new experiences and environments. Join groups or communities that encourage growth and learning. Surround yourself with people who are willing to take risks and support your ambitions. Reflect on your long-term goals and the reasons behind them. This clarity can help you stay focused and motivated when friends try to pull you back into the comfort zone. Write down your goals and review them regularly to keep them at the forefront of your mind.